Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Ramadhani. I'm from Bina Sarana Informatika Margonda with NIM 1925-2049. I would like to thank you, Mr.Suwarsito SS MM, is an English lecturer. And then I will show two parts video. First video, my opinion about smoking in the campus area. And then second video, explain question words material. I want to explain my personal opinion about how smoking campus areas. Smoking on campus is a controversial topic with various opinions. On the one hand, some argue that the campus areas should be free from cigarette smoke to maintain the health and comfort of the entire academic community, while on the other hand, some consider that smoking is a personal right can still be done as long as it does not disturb others. Here are some reasons some often express regarding on smoking campus. Number 1. Health and comfort. Cigarette is harmful to both active and passive smokers. For non-smokers, exposure to cigarette campus areas can be detrimental to health and comfort. Number 2. Environment and cleanliness. Cigarette butts and ashes can pollute the campus environment, spoil of the view, and add the cleaning. In some places, cigarette butt litter is a serious problem. Number 3. Example for student. Campus is a place education and is expected of providing example healthy living for students. A smoke-free campus can reduce the likelihood students starting to smoke or make this habit more difficult. Because there are some people who still want to smoke. Some campus provide special smoking areas located in certain locations so as not to disturb others. Okay, that was my opinion smoke in campus area. Then I will explain part 2. Part 2. I want to explain question words material. What is question words? Question words, or what we then call WH question, are question words used to form questions in English. Does it sound familiar? That's right, we usually call WH question 5W plus 1H in Indonesian. The function of question words is to ask questions and help obtain the information needed in conversation or reading. So, what is the in the question words? For these question words can divide them into the categories what, when, where, why, who, which, was, wow. What is question words in English that is used to ask about objects, activities, or concepts that occur or are involved in a particular event, activity, or context. Its function is to obtain information about certain objects, activities, or concepts in a conversation or situation. For example of question words, what did you eat for breakfast? What is your favorite book? What day is it? What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you like fried rice? When. When is question word in English that is used to ask about the time or time period in which an event occurred. Its function is to obtain information about a certain time or period in a conversation or situation, as well as helping you to understand the sequence or schedule of an event. For example of question words, when. When does the movie start? When is the treasure water? When will treasure go to Indonesia? When will you finish your homework? When is your flight to Japan? Where. Where is a question word in English that is used to ask about the location or place where an event occurred in a conversation or situation. For example of question words, where. Where is the bathroom? Where do you work? Where did you find this book? Where does your family live? Where can I buy tickets for the concert? And then why. Why this word is used to ask the reason behind an event, action, happening, or situation. So, when we want to know why something happened or why someone did something, we can ask why. For examples of question words, why. Why are you crying? Why did you choose to the university? Why did Masiho and Yedam leave the treasure? Why do you people at breakfast? Why did you buy the car? And then, who. Who is question word in English that is used to ask about the identity of a person or group of people involved in a particular event, activity, or context. Who function to help us identify relevant people or subject in a context. And then, for example of question words, who is the door? Who is the woman? Who is your best friend? Who is your favorite actor? Who is your favorite idols? And then, how. How is question word in English which is used to ask about the method or process by which an event or action is carried out. Its function is to obtain information in a situation or activity. And then, for examples of question words, how. How did you learn to ride a bike? How do you get to the airport? How do you cook fried rice? How do you bake a cake? How do you solve this math problem? And then, which is a question word in English that helps you choose between several options. Its function is to request information about a particular choice from a number of available options to help use in decision making or to identify a specific object or person in a particular situation or context. For example of question words, which color do you prefer, blue or white? Which phone should I buy, iPhone or Realme? Which song is your favorite treasure album? Which team won the championship last year? Which dress should I wear to the park? The blue or the yellow one? And then, whose. And then was a question word in English which is a question word in English which is used to ask about ownership or to whom a certain object or thing belongs. And then for example of question words, whose child is crying in the playground? Whose book is this? Whose phone rang during the meeting? Whose name did you write the paper? The paper. Whose turn is it to do the dishes? Whom is question word used to ask both the person who is the object of a sentence. Whom helps you determine the relationship between subject and object in a sentence. For examples of question words, whom did she invite to the party? To whom did you give waiting for? With whom did you go to the concert? Whom are you talking to on the phone? And then, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.